Some time ago, a Michigan homeowner was days away from signing a document that would have cost him $39,000. Not because he was scammed, but because nobody told him the one thing he needed to know before signing. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what that is and what he did instead. My name is Ron Coleman. I work exclusively with Michigan homeowners in foreclosure, both before the sheriff's sale and after it. I want to tell you about someone I'll call Mike. Mike's sheriff's sale had happened about 4 weeks earlier. An investor was offering him $5,000 cash to walk away from the property and end the whole thing. Mike was tired and ready to take the money and move on. Instead, he walked away with $31,000. I'm going to show you exactly how that happened, step by step. But first, I need to tell you the one detail that almost ended the story differently, because most homeowners in Michigan in the redemption period never hear it, and without it, nothing else in this video matters. Let's talk about the detail that changes everything. Here it is. If you're still living in your home after a sheriff's sale, your redemption period is most likely 6 months. If you've already moved out of the property, that redemption period may have dropped to 30 days. Not 6 months, 30 days. Most homeowners don't know this. They leave because they think the house is already gone. By the time anyone tells them anything different, the window has collapsed and it's over. In our scenario, Mike hadn't moved out. That was the first reason his story goes the way it does. If you know a Michigan homeowner who's already moved out after a sheriff's sale, please stop this video right now and text it to them. Don't wait until you finish watching. They may have 30 days or less and no idea. This is the most time-sensitive thing I'm going to share today. The very first thing Mike and I did on our call wasn't talk about listing the home. It was to confirm the date. That's the date of the sheriff's sale. Your redemption period starts on that day, and the date is on the notice of sale that you've received. Count forward 6 months. That is your deadline in most Michigan residential foreclosures. Write it down, put it somewhere where you'll see it every day. Then we have 2 more important numbers to be aware of. What Mike's home could sell for in today's market and what he still owed, the mortgage balance plus any liens. The gap between those 2 numbers is what we're working to protect. In Mike's case, that gap was about $44,000. The investor was offering $5,000. One of the most common things I hear from homeowners in this situation: I didn't think there was enough time. Here's the actual timeline for a motivated Michigan home sale in plain terms. Week 1, we confirm your deadline, run the equity numbers, and determine the path. Week 2, if equity exists and you want to move, the home goes on the market. Week 3 through 5, offers and negotiation. A well-priced, motivated listing moves. Week 5 through close is typically 20 to 30 days from the signed contract to closing. This full sequence fits inside of about 60 days. If you have 90 days left in your redemption period, you have time, but no time to waste. If you have 45 days, that conversation needs to happen this week. And if you have 15 days, the call needs to happen before this video ends. Mike had about 5 months left when he called. We listed, got an offer, and closed in less than 60 days. Right here, if any of this describes your situation, go to DetroitForeclosureAvoidance.com and schedule your free private review call. We'll confirm your deadline, run a quick equity check, and give you an honest picture of what path makes sense for your situation. 30 minutes of your time costs nothing. Stay with me because I haven't told you. That's the moment this whole story turns, and it's the reason I keep making these videos. DetroitForeclosureAvoidance.com. The link is below in the description. Before I tell you what Mike said, there are four. Don't assume silence from your lender means you have more time. The deadline is tied to the calendar. And don't wait until you're certain before reaching where my situation would work or what was worth the call is exactly what the call is for. You don't need to have answers before you ask questions. So let me tell you what Mike said. He had $44,000 and they offered him $5,000, which he almost took. But he said, when I called him back, I said, Mike, you have approximately $44,000 in equity above what is owed. If we list this week and move quickly, you could walk away with somewhere around $30,000 after everything is settled. But we need to start today. The phone got really quiet. I said, Mike, are you there? He said, nobody told me I could do this. Nobody told him. We listed the following week, accepted the best offer in a couple weeks, and closed in less than 60 days. Mike walked away with $31,000 after paying off the mortgage and all of the closing costs. That equity, now money, was always his. He just needed to know that it existed and what to do with the time that he had left to get it back. If you know a Michigan homeowner who has had a sheriff's sale and hasn't gotten real information, please share this video with them right now. Tag them in the comments, text them the link. You may be sending it at exactly the right moment. Here's what I want you to carry out of this video. Mike didn't almost lose $39,000 because there were no options. He almost lost it because the deadline was running and nobody told him in time. If you're inside the redemption period right now, you still have time, but time is the only thing that doesn't come back to you, so you need to move right away. Go to DetroitForeclosureAvoidance.com, schedule your free confidential call. 30 minutes. Your deadline, your numbers, your options, all honestly assessed. DetroitForeclosureAvoidance.com. It's in the description. And if this video reached you at the right moment, share it with one Michigan homeowner who needs it. You might be the reason their story ends like Mike. I'm Ron Coleman, and in the next video, I'm going to walk through something that surprises almost every homeowner I meet. Why most people assume a short sale won't work for them before they ever look at the numbers. That assumption has cost Michigan homeowners real money. I'll show you what the numbers actually look like. I'll